So Jesse Jackson has passed away, and President Trump wrote a lengthy message giving his thoughts on the passing of Jesse Jackson. Now, some people are criticizing President Trump by saying, okay, Jesse has passed. Why does President Trump need to take this moment to talk about all the things that he's done? Well, maybe it's because so many people keep pretending that it never happened.
Yeah.
So many people are acting as if they have amnesia. And God rest his soul, but publicly, Jesse did the same thing. And it was one of the issues that I always had, was that he sat back and he allowed President Trump to be slandered and called a racist. I don't recall him ever coming out publicly and defending Trump.
I would agree. I would agree with that 1000%. And it just really showed you that Jesse Jackson seemed to choose the NAACP, the Urban League, his blackness over loyalty. And that was very disappointing.
Regardless of the fact that many of us who know and remember know about President Trump's support of the Rainbow Coalition, President Trump's support of Jesse Jackson's run to be the first black president, and his continued support of him throughout the years. I felt the same way when Jennifer Hudson, many people commented on her uncomfortable posture at the Grammys when Trevor Noah was making fun of Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump. Yeah, because Jennifer is well aware that President Trump is not racist and that he assisted her and her family, that he was good to her when he didn't have to be.
Yeah, it's just once again showcasing the lack of honor, the lack of integrity of so many of these people out here. It just shows you how disingenuous a lot of these black celebrities have been.
There are many, many black Americans who know very well that President Trump has been supporting people, not because they're black, but just because this is just what he's been doing.
It's just the right thing to do.
We've known this since the 80s. And so Jesse Jackson, yes, he passed away. President Trump sent his condolences. He still said something nice about him. He still maintained, their friendship. But it's interesting because the critique that people are giving President Trump is to say, oh, well, why is he taking this moment to talk about all the things he's did? Because it's righteous anger. Mm-hmm. It's like he has to give condolences to Jesse Jackson. But yeah, you guys keep acting as if he did not do a lot for Jesse. And he has. And not because he needed to, because it made him money. No, just because he helped. And he did it for free. When he offered space at 40 Wall Street for the Rainbow Coalition and created jobs and rightfully praised the fact that these opportunities were going to go to blacks and minorities and that he was proud of it. Way before he ever even thought about or had any desire to be president. Why? Because he was asked about running for president many times. Even your beloved Oprah Winfrey suggested it to him back when everyone loved him, before he said he was running as a Republican against their party.
It wasn't the time. It wasn't the time. When they were talking about this was in the 80s or late 80s, early 90s. It wasn't his time. And that's why he didn't run.
Okay. So, and what did he say? No, he doesn't want to run as president. And he was still doing all of this. And so I don't know. That message, I don't have a problem with Trump's message. I don't have a problem with him highlighting the things that he's done with Jesse Jackson over the years. And I'm sure that he probably took the position of, I understand Jesse would have been ostracized from the black community. The left would have taken Jesse down if he went against what they wanted, against their propaganda. It's the reason why Jennifer Hudson, it's the reason why Jesse Jackson, it's the reason why so many black people don't stand up and say the man is not racist, because they don't want to get canceled by the left. They don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose their opportunity. Mike Tyson, Nicki Minaj, and a couple others are the only ones that said, you guys can't cancel me. I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend the guy is racist when he's not, just because you have a political agenda. I'm going to support him. He's been my friend. Shout out to Mike Tyson for, having integrity and loyalty. Mm-hmm. So rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. I don't have a problem with Trump's message. Yeah, I think I'd be a little irritated too if I've been around a certain group of people for a very long time as friends, and the moment I get into politics, the smear campaign comes and barely anybody stands up to defend me because they don't want to lose their endorsements or their money. Yeah.
It just showcases the lack of integrity from a lot of these people. And to be honest with you, to an extent, it does paint a picture, of Black Americans in a poor light. When you know that this man has done a plethora of really good things for people in general, but especially for Black people. And the way Jesse treated him, and the way Jennifer Hudson treated him, and the way a multitude of others have treated him, ostracized, or just didn't stand up, and say, no, he's not like that. I know President Trump. Actually, I knew him when he was just the Donald, and he was nothing but good to me. And it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but those people are there's going to be a price to pay for that. There's a price to pay when someone is disloyal, when they're dishonest, when they lack integrity. There's a price to pay for that. And they're receiving their rewards right now. They are. But there's going to be a time when the check is going to come due. They know it. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going.
I want to bring forth a friend who, when we opened this Wall Street project and we talked about it, he gave us space at 40 Wall Street, which was to make a statement about our having a presence there. And beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. And credit for many people are comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. Who's an effective builder of building with a builder of people. Last year he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
Well, it is an honor to be here, and I was with Jesse last year, and we had a lot of fun, and it was a little different. Jesse started off by saying, most of the wealth in this country is in the hands of a few. And I thought to myself, is that a bad thing? What's wrong with that, Jesse? And he said, listen, I want some office space in your building on Wall Street, because the wall on wall will fall. And I said, it's okay, Jesse, I'll make a good deal with you. I'll get you some space. You'll pay about $40 a foot. And he said, no. I don't want to pay 40. I said, how about 30? No. It was the cheapest deal I ever made in the history of 40 Wall Street. Is that right? He got it for nothing. He's a very tough negotiator. You know that, right? He's a terrific guy. We love him, and I'm here for him. And I will tell you, a large percentage of the people, and especially in construction, that are building these great jobs are Black and minorities, and I'm very proud of it. We have close to 25%, and I think the number's going up, and they do a great job. There are no better builders than we have in New York, and a big percentage of that is Black and minority folks.
Yeah, I just wanted to showcase that, just to take you guys right back down memory lane. Because it's real funny, how these people have amnesia. They have amnesia, but thankfully, thank God for the internet. Because the internet is undefeated. And the information is out there. And once it's out there, it's here to stay. Let's keep going.
I just wanted to know, where are you from?
Texas.
From America, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, when was America great for us Black people?
Right now. Tell you it's great right now.
Really?
Yeah. It ain't great for you?
No, not at all.
How?
I mean, I'm living life.
Looking good. You got clothes on. Look well fed.
But that doesn't mean
Got
it's great.
beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
Got your eyeliner on. You looking good. What kind of bag is that? That's a nice little bag there. You look good. America look good for you. If you were eating out of trash can, I'll tell you something different. America's a great place. I don't understand how we are not acknowledging that. It's great. Look at all these different people out here. Men, women, Black, white. You will never see this much diversity anywhere else. It's the greatest place on earth. Everybody can be here and enjoy one another, disagree with each other. We have the freedom of speech, freedom to keep and bear arms. We don't have to worry about the government interfering in our lives for the most part. It's the greatest country ever. And if we don't start acknowledging that, we're going to screw up something good.
Absolutely. Great way to answer her. Today, Black Americans can hold office, build wealth, run global companies, influence culture worldwide, and speak freely against government without fear of imprisonment. That level of freedom is not guaranteed in many parts of the world still. But my question is, have you lived in places where free speech is punished, where criticizing leaders can get you jailed, where opportunities are limited by class, tribe, and connections? America isn't perfect, but all those opportunities are right here. But the Constitution protects individual rights, and the system allows people to challenge injustice and create change. Being honest about the past doesn't require hating the present. You can acknowledge history and recognize progress. You can criticize flaws and appreciate the freedom America gives. That balance is what makes a nation stronger, not denial and not resentment. Black people are the powerhouses, and they are doing great things in America because America has provided that platform, that opportunity for every single race, no matter who you are or where you come from. We can keep on talking about the past, but the present is not the past.
This brother's absolutely right, and so is Brandon Tatum. America rewards hard work. Those of us that were born, I would say, from 1970 up, those of us that were born from 1970 up, we've never experienced Jim Crow. You've more times than not have never experienced any type of real racism, any type of real discrimination because of the laws that have been, placed on the books to keep that from happening. For somebody that served in the United States military, served in the United States Navy, I've had an opportunity to travel to a multitude of nations around the world. And I did this at a young age. I joined the military right out of high school, right? And I was overseas on a ship within about a year of me graduating high school. I literally went from graduating high school in Georgia to a ship in the middle of nowhere. And we started pulling into places. And I started realizing that there is a stark difference in a lot of the countries that we pulled into for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, or sometimes longer. And I realized how good we have it. All these people out here, if you have your passport and you travel to the resort, try stepping off that resort for a little bit. When you go to places, like in Mexico or Dominican Republic or some of these other places where the average earner, on a month-to-month basis earns about $300 to $400 US, and you see the way that they're living, it's sickening to me that you have people on college campuses that are blessed beyond measure. They don't know that they are the wealthiest people in the world. They're looking at, a top 1% few here in our nation. Everybody else looks at the average American as rich, as wealthy, because we are. If you are a citizen of the United States of America and you are living in a situation either right at the poverty line or above it, you're a top 1% earner in the world. But as I always say, comparison is the thief of joy. So when you spend your time coveting what someone else has, comparing yourself to somebody else, it steals your joy. It keeps you from realizing and recognizing how blessed you are. My grandfather used to say all the time, son, let me learn you something. Anything worth having in this world is worth working for. If you want it, it's out there for you to get. He also told me, son, learn to work smarter, not harder. Yeah, you can get out here and work with your brawn, but if you can figure out a way to work with your brain, you can make it and get it for a lifetime. Hit that like button. Let's keep going.
So I went down a rabbit hole on the Democratic Party. And I wanted to do it for myself because nobody could tell me how the Democratic Party could push such weird agendas and somehow still get full support from black people. And I feel like growing up, that's all we know. Vote Democratic, vote blue. I wanted to see for myself where these loyal ties come in. Let's talk about it. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna list off a couple of things. Y'all just let me know which party y'all think supported it. Slavery. The Democrats supported it. The Republican Party actually was created to oppose and reject slavery. The Democrats supported slavery. Republicans, majority of them, are the ones who went on to abolish slavery. Jim Crow laws and segregation. The Democrats supported that. The Confederate flag When we all see the Confederate flag today, we kind of already know what that means. I'm going to kind of stay away from you. And at the time, the Confederate flag was a symbol of resistance to civil rights. The Democratic Party supported that. They came up with that symbol for us. White supremacy. Ooh, that's talked about a lot. That was founded by who? Democratic Party. Yeah. The KKK, founded by the Democratic Party. And there was actually a point in time leading up to the 1930s where majority black voters were Republican because the Republicans were fighting for civil rights. And Republicans, majority of them, were the reasons that the 13th through 15th Amendment were passed. The 13th Amendment being abolishing slavery. But in the 60s is when the party started to shift. That's when LBJ, who was a Democrat, passed the Civil Rights Act, which actually was majority supported by Republicans.
Yeah, over 80% of Republicans in the House and the Senate voted for said bill.
Obviously, LBJ was the president, so he took the credit.
Yep.
This was the turning point for the Democratic Party because they pretty much embraced the civil rights identity. We're the ones that passed the Civil Rights Act. We have your best interest because we did that, and they pretty much ran with it.
And then they put black folks in the trick bag, took the men out of the home, gave women the money, and it's been downhill ever since. It's been downhill ever since because the Democrats are not your friend. And to be honest with you, you're not looking for the government to be your friend in general. We're looking for you to pass laws that make sense. Simple as that. Pass laws that make sense. But when you think about the Democratic Party, you think about who they are. Every wicked agenda that has existed in this nation comes from them. They're the party of Planned Parenthood. They're the party of pregnancy terminations. Yeah. Every agenda of theirs is wicked. Hey, they're the party of same-sex marriage. You name an agenda that's wicked, the Democrat are right there, signed off on it. Yeah, mass incarceration of black men, Democrats. Joe Biden championed it. Bill Clinton signed it into office. Those people also pushed a lot of this foolishness around the world as well. Like I said, every wicked agenda that's been pushed in this nation has been supported by the Democrats. And when you think about the Republicans, the civil rights movements, the First Step Act, opportunity zones, so forth and so on, those are the things that have actually been supported by the Republican Party and implemented by the Republican Party. But for whatever reason, you got these fools that have drank the Kool-Aid. I don't know. It's a cult. It's some form of Stockholm syndrome. It's crazy to me. Take the time to do your history. Take the time to do your own due diligence and your own research like this brother.
Man, you don't understand. As a black person, you should join the fight against ICE. You should hop in the fight against ICE, man, because they coming for you. This is a fight for you, too. This is a fight for you, too. Where's the fight for her?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Crickets.
Where's
Crickets from Black Lives Matter.
Where's the fight for her? Where the fight for her? No fight at all? Where the fight? Where the fight for her? Where the fight? Come on, man. Where the fight? Please tell me. Where's the fight? Huh? What am I supposed to be? Y'all not fighting for them. You ain't fighting for her. You ain't fighting for her. You ain't fighting for none of them. Nope. You ain't fighting for them. Nope. Not. But you want me to defend these horrible individuals right here. Just defend them. Defend these individuals. Child abusers, drug traffickers, sex traffickers. I mean, like, come on, bro. Because y'all really trying to have another George Floyd situation. That's why y'all want us out there so bad. Mm-hmm. So that one of them ICE officers cut off one of us. But what's crazy is y'all not even worried about the ones that's getting murdered by the very people y'all defending. So y'all really don't care about us. Y'all never did. You just want us to be another one of your mascots for another one of your wicked, foolish, crazy, demonic agendas. And we're not going to be... We ain't fooling with that no more. God bless America. God bless the earth. God bless Donald Trump. And, hey, God bless my enemies. Love y'all too.
Yeah. God says pray and love your enemies. So I'm with this brother. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. The link's in the description box below. Shout out to Eric Plummer supporting the channel via Cash App. If you'd like to support the channel via Cash App, that link's in the description box below as well. Join us Tuesday, Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for ARP in the morning. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, fear can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. Then the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.